I built a nest with mud and straw in the wet of my own mouth, in the rafters of the old barn where the wind comes from the south. I sat on 4 eggs, white with brown marks like the sun's touch. 15 days without a question, is 15 days enough?
Both of us flew and fed them, insects caught on the wing.
We did not sit to teach them,
we showed them everything. September came, the elders gathered on the wire, hundreds of them quiet, before the long road, before the fire.
I looked at my mother, she did not say go,
but something inside my body
already knew the road. I had never made this journey, never made this journey. I had never seen that shore, never seen that shore. But I left before my parents, and I knew what I was flying for. Not a map, not a map, not a word, not a word. Inborn, the oldest knowledge, older than the teaching, older than what I have heard.
South Africa in winter, I had not been told its name, but I arrived as if returning to a place I had always been. And when March turned the air warm, when the cold began to thin, I rose up from that country and I found my way again. Not to any barn, not to any rafter, just any wood, back to that same saucer, in the same place that I stood. As a cracked egg, as a fed child, as a bird who learned to fly, the nest was waiting for me like the body waits for light.
This is not a story of the clever, this is not a story of the taught. This is the story of what lives in you before the first thought, before the long work, before the map was drawn on skin. The way was already written in a place deeper than within. I had never made this journey, never made this journey. I had never seen that shore, never seen that shore. But I left before my parents, and I knew what I was flying for. Not a map,
not a map,
not a word,
not a word.
Inborn, the oldest knowledge, older than the teaching, older than what I have heard. The young birds of the first brood leave before their parents. Nobody sends them, nobody holds their wing. They gather on the wire in the shortening September light, and then they go by something that has no name in any language. Call it blood memory, call it the Creator's instruction, call it the thing that was placed in you before you were placed in the world. It is not lost, it has never been lost. It is only waiting for the September of your life, when the days grow short and the body says, now go now, you know the way.
I came back in March to that same rafter, that same old barn with the high ceiling and old smell. I did not need to search, I simply arrived. The nest was still there, mud and straw and spit still holding its shape. This is what I know now, what is inside you will not fail to find you outside. The road you have not walked
Is still your road,
the home you have not seen
is still your home. I had never made this journey, what I have heard.
What is inside you will never fail to find you outside.
The mud is still in the raft,
The stick is still holding,
the eggs are still white.